So, I've got an Amato's Italian here, and before I eat it, I'm going to dissect it, kind of get a sense of how it was put together and how much of each ingredient. And this was ordered without oil and without salt and pepper. And the green pepper and olives kind of look like they were almost put on together, but I'm going to say the green pepper was put on last, so we'll take those off first. And then the sliced Greek olives, and these are chopped up pretty good. And I'm going to put them in this tablespoon that's about a tablespoon there without packing them in too tight. And then maybe half of that again of Greek olives. And now the tomato slices, and they're more like a wedge as opposed to a full slice, but they kind of go past the halfway point of the tomato. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll call these last two pieces 9 slices of tomato. And now the sour pickle slices, not super consistent with the size of these, but I guess it depends on the pickle. But these are about 3 inches. Again, they're kind of wedge shaped as opposed to an even thickness slice. And I'm going to give you a weight on the pickles. And the pickles weigh 1.1 ounces. And the onions went in after the ham and before the pickles. And they're chopped up, I don't know, maybe 1/4 to 3/8. And they come pretty close to measuring 1/4 cup of chopped onion. So I would say if you went with a 1/4 cup, you'd be pretty safe. Okay. Now we're left with the ham and cheese in the roll. So there's only 2 slices of ham. And the ham slice is 4 by 6, 2 of those. The thickness, I've got a dime here, and it might just be slightly thinner than a dime. And the weight of the ham is 1.7 ounces. So 2 slices of ham, 4 by 6, I don't know if you can see the thickness or not. That's a little less than a dime, 1.7 ounces. And you can see the cheese is laid in here diagonally, and there's 3 slices of American cheese, and it's the white American cheese, not the orange American cheese. And they're about 3 1/4 inch square. Now here's the roll, and you kind of have to say that this was the top of the roll, the bottom of the roll. So it was sliced in from the side. When these were baked, they're baked in a series of rolls and they're broken apart. So that's the rough edge of the roll beside it on either side. So you're slicing in from the side as opposed from the top. So the top actually becomes the side, and the bottom becomes the side. So you slice into that, leaving roll at the bottom for the hinge. And so I'm laying in, we'll put this back together again. We're laying in the cheese, 3 pieces of cheese, laid in diagonally. And then 2 slices of boiled ham. Then a 1/4 cup of onions. Distribute those out evenly. Okay. I'm going to lay in the pickle slices. If I were going to count slices, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a couple pieces left. I'm going to lay in the 9 wedge shaped slices of tomato. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to bring those up this way a little bit so they're a little bit more evenly distributed. Then the Greek olives, which are pretty small pieces chopped up, and we had about a tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoons of the olives, and then the green pepper. I can't remember if I gave you the weight of the green pepper, but it is 0.6 ounces. So that's the sandwich put back together. And what you would do now is add a tablespoon of salad oil over the top, followed by salt and pepper, and a bag of Humpty Dumpty barbecue potato chips. And you're all set to go.